Hello all my Kenvians, and welcome to a brand new episode of Discovering Game of Thrones Reaction Edition. Now, this is going to be the first reaction video I've ever done for Game of Thrones, and I know HBO is super strict as far as the copyright stuff goes, so I don't know how much of this I'm actually going to be able to share. If it is much shorter than my usual reaction videos, I greatly apologize. I will try and get the full version to you somehow. I just don't know how yet. Because, you know, obviously I don't want to face legal issues from HBO. But regardless, today I'm going to be watching A Golden Crown, and depending on what happens, since this is the first one that was just highly requested for a reaction, I may or may not be able to do a review afterward. I will try and get some thoughts out at the very least, but we'll just see how it goes. But anyway, as I was saying, let's begin A Golden Crown. Now, the one thing I have noticed is, looking on Dailymotion, don't really see any reaction videos or really anything, well, at least not much pertaining to Game of Thrones. So I don't know if they monitor that pretty heavily as well. I mean, not as much as YouTube, I would assume, but still it's hard to say, so Lord only knows if I'll actually be able to even put the full version on Dailymotion. Again, we'll just have to wait and see. But fingers crossed, I will be able to get that to you. It may not be on the same day that I release the edited version, but when I am able to, I promise to get that to you all. If I can get it to you all. And I know I'm just kind of talking here right now, but it's the intro. And, you know, as always, we get a little bit of idea of where all we will be going throughout this episode. And I do remember from the last time I recorded, I am interested. I really want to see what's happened to Ned. Because he got that spear right through the leg last time and was left on the ground bleeding with all of his men dead. Well, all 3 of the men that he had with him. Wow, I was off key. I'm not going to try singing anymore, because that was really bad. Okay, so we begin.
Your tongue.
You've attacked one of my brothers and abducted the other. I should wear the armor, the gown.
Oh no.
Drop the knife. Let him go and I'll let you live.
Again, finally getting some real action in the show. Holy crap! I swear I've seen her face before. Oh, Tyrion, wake up. It's not good to be a sleep roller when you're there. Holy crap.
How would you like to be rich? Dwarf and still making noise.
You not know how to talk.
Eyrie is rich. We have gold, lots of gold. I'm prepared to give you lots of gold. Now go. Well, I don't have it here.
Oh my god. Oh.
How can I carry what I need to carry without it? Who can rule without wealth or fear or love?
Have you done anything to deserve those? Because in the show you sure as hell haven't.
Close my eyes. I can still see her tits bouncing. When I was 10, I stuffed my uncle's boots with goat shit. When confronted with my crime, I killed the squire. Poor boy was flogged. I escaped justice when I was 12. Milked my ears to a pot of turtle stew. I flogged the one-eyed snake. Skinned my sausage. I made the bald man cry. I do believe my sister ate, at least I hope she did. And the honeycomb into a broth.
Oh my god.
Think you cares about your stupid dancing teacher? I can't go. I'm supposed to marry Prince Joffrey. I love him, and I'm meant to be his queen and have his babies. 7 how?
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll make you a match with someone who's worthy of you. Someone who's brave, gentle, and strong.
I don't want someone brave and gentle and strong. I want him. He'll be the beautiful blonde hair. The light.
But I can.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die.
I want what I came for. I want the crown you promised me. He bought you, but he never paid for you. Tell him I'm not what was bargained for, or I'm taking you back. You can keep the baby. I'll cut it out and leave it for him. What's he saying?
You're gonna die.
He says yes. You shall have a golden crown that men shall tremble to behold.
That was all I wanted. What was promised?
No! No! You cannot touch me! I am the dragon! I am the dragon! I want my crown!
Look away, Khaleesi.
Oh, oh. Oh, no.
Danny, tell them. Make them!
That melted quick.
You can't! Danny, please!
A crown for a king.
Oh, oh.
Khaleesi,
He is no dragon. Fire cannot kill a dragon.
Holy crap! Okay. I'm just going to assume that's the scene you all wanted me to see. Holy crap! I mean... Oh, wow, wow, oh, wow. Dang. That... I'm just left speechless. Honestly, I expected someone to gut him, or basically, well, when they grabbed him and one of his arms broke, I expected them to just kind of tear him apart, but somehow that was actually worse. Somehow this was actually worse. And it's a bizarre feeling, because on one hand, I wanted him dead. I really did. There was not really any points, well, maybe a couple, or he did make me laugh once in this episode, and then when I thought he might have some slight humanity about him earlier, or an episode or two ago. But otherwise, I mean, I wanted him dead. But dear God, that was... And this is going to sound messed up, but that was actually very poetic. I mean, the way that was done was just, I mean, he wanted his golden crown. That's what he wanted all along. He wanted to be king. He wanted to be able to go and become king of the Seven Kingdoms and take all over again, or take everything all over again, and for these people to like him, love him for some of that when he hasn't earned any of it. He hasn't earned a thing. And oh man. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give a lot of thought into my full review on this episode, but they definitely, well, I mean, violence-wise, they definitely ramped it up. I mean, so much more was going on in this episode than any of the previous ones. Now, obviously, the previous ones had a lot more story building, but so much more going on here, and I'm sorry for anyone that likes Viserys. Could not stand him, and I'm glad he's gone, number one, and also, I don't know, again, I just feel like it was a very poetic killing. Because saying it's a poetic death doesn't sound right in this case, but a very poetic execution, shall we say. But yeah, that's all I have to say about it right now. I'm looking forward to giving you all my full thoughts on this episode. Again, I don't know how much of this I actually get to show on YouTube, but I guess we'll see. But until next time, everyone, I am Papa Ken, and I will see you for the review of this episode. And until then, later days. And it's muted. There we go. Ooh, need to make sure I turn the subtitles on. Ah! Okay, how about I reverse it and I cue the sound back up from here. I'll leave that in as a blooper or something.